What's going on, guys? You know what it is. Okay, so we're gonna go on and we're gonna learn about adding speakers and design speaker bodies. And specifically today we're going to do the fourth one. Okay, so right here we're going to start with adding a speaker. You click on any little speaker, and I'm using this speaker specifically because at least it has all the parameters and it makes it easy for the basic individual to understand. Because if you don't do the parameters correctly, you're going to have an issue and you will not get the correct output. So, we're going to start with right here. And we're going to start with MMS, which is the suspension. And then we're going to go to CMS because it's not available. So right here we got 2 coils and our RE is 0.9. So that tells me that in series we're going to be 1.8. BL is NA 15.6. Okay. SD of this driver. And if CMS was available, it would have already input your QES and FS. Okay. SD is going to be they have an extra 2 there. 1210. We're going to put in Xmax 34 one way, RMS. So we're going to say 4,000. Okay. If you notice, QES didn't go in or FS. And that is because we didn't have CMS. If you have CMS, that would have already output, and so would have VAS. Your VAS right here, okay? So we're going to input. So for QES, you got 0.55. Alright, VAS, we're going to check. 159.73, we got 160.39. Alright, so we're on point. 8.55 for QMS. Okay, FS is correct. Alright, so we're going to get a green integrity here. Let's see, do we have LS? LE? No. Okay. Alright, so we've added our speaker. Now, we can go ahead and design a speaker box. Okay? So, what we're going to do is we're going to pick that same speaker. I'm going to go ahead and close out this. No. We're going to pick that FI that we just added, and we're going to build a nice fourth one. Okay? So we're going to say 2 subwoofers. Okay? And we're going to go for fourth. And we're just going to go with 0, 0 on the ripple and band. Alright, so first thing I like to do is go to cone excursion. Is go to the box and see what it autos out. Very big. Very, very big. We'll just start with 4 and 8. I normally start with a 2 to 1. save. I see what I have. That'll fix that. Okay, I'm right out the door saying that this cell's going to be 12,000. Okay, and we're going for, I'm more for a low-end base extension kind of guy, so it's going up 6 cubic foot, and let's do 9/6. Okay. As you can see, let's see where tuning takes us. Alright, so as you can see how tuning affects, it controls how much where your bass sense is going to be. But also, it's going to control where your comb is going to run. Okay. So, we go on and add filters. Let's add a high pass at 20 hertz. Okay, and as you can see, it brings it down where you can add a little bit more power. That's going to happen the majority of the time, but as you can see, it's smoothed out. It changed our response curve here. So, now, we're going to pull some of that up above. We're going to pull it out. And we're going to tune down a little bit. Because we want our SP now to focus below 50 hertz with a vehicle. So we're going to pretty much give ourselves a moderately decent, smooth transient roll-off that's going to be kind of similar to a sealed enclosure inside your vehicle. So, you're going to get a nice response curve out of this, okay? So right there, I hope this video helped you out. I hope that it taught you the right way. I'm going to go find a speaker or two that doesn't have all of your parameters. Maybe it doesn't have MMS. Maybe it only has FS, your RE, and QTF. And I'm going to show you how to input those drivers. In fact, I'll do that right now. So let's go find us a driver that doesn't have much information. So let's go to check out these okay, so don't have anything on there. Well, go to scar, right? Let's say, common subwoofer is the EBL12. A lot of people run it. to show you what I'm talking about when it comes to adding QTS and things. So we're going to start with D2. Alright, we're going to start with MMS. And then we're going to go to CMS. Make sure that your parameters are correct. So that way they come out correct. And RE, it's going to be dual 2 ohm. Now, we'll set this to series. We'll set that to 2, and we'll set this to 4 ohms. And we will set it into VL. We'll have to set this to series because these subs will need to be correct. QES. Okay, that didn't come out 100% accurate, so so realistically, this is going to be your motor power, and you know, this came out to say depending on, you know, there you go. So it really depends on exactly which RE is. Either that or the QES parameter is off, and that's highly possible because as you can see, FS is showing much different. So this was a great sub to pick. You know, not all these parameters are going to be correct, so you know, you kind of need to know, you know, how they're incorrect. You know, that's a good way to put it. If you know how they're incorrect, then you know you can work them a little bit so that way they come out proper. Here, we'll go ahead and create a box or two with this sub. Start with this one. We'll pick 2 in a bin box. Right here with these alignments, quasi-Buzzworth, it's the Q factor. Sometimes you'll see, I always got a Q of 0.707. That means perfect. I'll even show you. Right here, look at your response curve. It's perfect in my opinion. And like I said, I like to go to cone excursion, run up however much power you can throw in the system with the auto box. Right here, you know, I always say double that, so you can tune a little lower, but as you can see, box volume plays a lot with your tuning, and you want your box to play lower. As you can see, the roll off, the transient roll off is very quick. And as you can see, going up in box volume ain't going to help you. It's only insinuating your tuning. Now, this is something I'm going to show you. It would take, roughly this is where design comes into play. Like right here, as you can see, you need a 40-inch port just about, a round one, that is, to get optimal port velocity out of a round one. Whereas either which way, it can be a long one, but then because you got two subs blamming in there. You get away, and this is where port volume comes into play. So I would recommend going out to a 3 cubic foot box, and let's see, signal filters. We're going to go ahead and add a high pass so that way that's set. Because most people are going to at least set their high pass filter. I mean, it would be recommended, but this is free air. What you're seeing, this is free air. This needs to be compounded by the amount of magnitude that your vehicle compresses it and amplifies it, which every vehicle is different, and I would say a 4 cubic foot box that cuts your port down to only 20 inches. It doesn't really affect your power handling much. It lets you add another 100 watts, 2 volts to your power handling, right there. And if we was to add, a high pass filter, say 60 hertz, all it's going to do is let you add just a bump, to power handling. And that's what your response curve would look like. And then, you would want to let's see if they got their they got the information about them. Let's see. 75 to 7 kilohertz. We'll add Dayton Audio because they really have all their information. We'll add one of their mid-bass speakers. They really always have all the speaker parameters. Let's go to woofers. Let's go to go with reference series. And let's go with these Sig 180s. We're going to go with the Sig 184s. It's a single coil. Alright, MMS is 19.2. CMS is millimeters. So 0.81. Let's go with BL is going to be 6.6. And QES is on point. SD 143. Bass is on point. QMS. FS is on point. Alright. LE is 0.47. Xmax is 5. Let's see if we want save. And we're going to add that on top, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Alright. And for my case, I would do 2 under my dash. 1 on each side to really attenuate the mid-bass outward into the so I would and the high pass is going to be set to 80. y'all got a good idea. I'll start a new video later. Y'all have a good one.